learn to be truly compliant. It is so simple, but yet so powerful. Learn to be truly, I said truly, learn to be truly compliant. The blessing is in the instruction. Now, let me give you an example. Okay, now, I send you to a certain city to go and pastor. You get there and you're saying, oh God, use me. Oh God, you're crying. It doesn't matter how long you cry and fast. You are already doing the wrong thing. You're saying the wrong thing. You're praying the wrong prayer, and it's not going to work. You're only going to frustrate yourself at the end. You're like Elijah. And God says, Elijah, what doest thou here? He says, Jezebel wants to kill me. So, don't you understand that the power, the blessing is in the instruction? When you were sent there, listen, God never sends you without the tools. Come on. You were sent somewhere for a time of harvest. This is the day of harvest. This is the time of harvest. You were sent there for the harvest. He said, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he may send forth laborers into his harvest. And because of that, we sent you to that city, okay, for the harvest. Instead of you to get in there and say, yeah, I'm here for the harvest, and start organizing and structuring for the harvest, you're coming there and, oh God, use me. If you cry if you want to. Oh God, use me. He's not going to use you because you're already in the wrong place. You're saying the wrong thing. And the more you pray that kind of prayer, the weaker you get. The more you pray that prayer, the weaker you get. The weaker you get. Listen, I know that some of you have read the wrong books. I read some of them too. I know. They told you to pay the price, and you're trying to pay it. You will never be able to pay. I tried. I remember something T.L. Osborne said that, was a great blessing to me. He said, Jesus appeared to him. After he appeared to him, he had come to this point of frustration, in ministry. He had gone to India and things didn't work out, and come back to America and thinking of what to do. And, while he was serving in this particular ministry, then in the process of time, the Lord appeared to him. And when he appeared to him, because he was listening to a message in the conference they had, and the preacher that night said, if you ever see Jesus, you'll never be the same again. Then he said, maybe that's what I need. And he was thinking. Now, Jesus appeared to him. And when Jesus appeared to him and spoke to him about the ministry for a while, and then he decided, wow, this is great. Now, where do I start from? He decided to fast and pray. So he said he was going to fast for 3 days. And he fasted. The first day, he was waiting for the Lord to give him, to make some confirmation. You see, it's not enough to see him, because some saw him before. It's not enough. You say, if I should just see him, it will change my life. Go back to the Bible and see. We walk by faith, not by sight. So, while he was fasting and praying, the third day, he had still heard no voice. And he was wondering, what should I do? Then the Spirit said, I spoke to you the first day of your fast. Then he thought and remembered that the Spirit of God actually spoke to him the very first day of his fast. But he had still been waiting for God to say something. Now he was in day 3. and hadn't heard anything yet because he was looking for the spectacular, but the supernatural had taken place. Are you still there? God's word is always supernatural. Did you know that the very calling for you was supernatural? Go and find out how many people God has called and sent into the ministry. How many of you were in the school you attended, and how many are in the ministry today? What's the matter with you? The street where you live, there are many people that live in that street. How many of them have been called into the ministry? Don't you understand that this thing that you are looking at lightly is so important? You come from a certain family. Let's just take it from your great-grandfather down to your own generation. How many of them were called into the ministry the way you were called? Don't you understand that this thing is already supernatural? Why are you commonizing it? Why are you making it look so light? If you only take the simple things that God tells you seriously, the big things will produce results. But those big things are not producing results in some people because the very simple ones they haven't taken seriously. Jesus said, if you're faithful with little, you are faithful with much. See? So be faithful with little. Be faithful with little. Let me tell you, I have some people here who were students together with me while I was a student. In that school fellowship, as insignificant to many people we might have been. Are you hearing me? I would say then, this is God's headquarters. This is God's center of operation in the world. As far as I was concerned, that was the whole world. This was what God was doing for the whole world. Which means it was important to me. You see, it was important to me. How important is what you're doing? Are you thinking that if God will move you to something bigger, then you will do great things? You're wrong. That church that is 200 members is very important. You may not see it that way, but that's why you may not make much progress until you see it that way. That church of 500 members is very important to God. If that church is going to become 5,000 tomorrow, it will be your measure of importance that you accord it today while it is 500. That will determine where you're going. And if you would not give your tithe in your offering of $750, you will not give it in your offering of $750,000. You will not.